here we go. Should I? Clear the path for this Spider-Man, and we'll see if this Spider-Man can indeed. Would you mind if I? It's Tom Holland.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm Tom Holland, here at Facebook. Welcome to my chat show. These are my friends. This is, by myself. Just gonna talk to you guys for 20 minutes, I think. I like to consider myself a bit of a funny guy, a bit of a wise guy. So maybe some humor. No, I just, he's a very innocent, youthful character. He sat me down and said, son, look, your life is about to change and people are gonna start talking to you differently. And you are ruining my interview. Me, I love the idea of playing a kid with superpowers, It's something that every kid dreams of, and I still kind of dream of it, And it's just, how long did it take you to get into characters, Peter Parker? 20 years. Took his mind,
exactly.
Right?
And they created the Spider-Bots.
What? The Spider-Bots, which I really like. I think we should do. Please don't please.
Donc la question c'était, est-ce que le Docteur Octopus a déjà été...
I went 2 years ago to a fancy dress party as Spider-Man, but it wasn't a fancy dress party. I showed up and was the only person in fancy dress. Everyone was in normal clothes and I was in a skin-tight lycra suit. So, it was destiny. I got embarrassed, but now I'm Spider-Man, so who cares? It's super tight. It looks amazing. I actually had to wear this mask underneath, and at one point I was pimple central. But I had it was awful. But yeah, it was really, really cool.
How was your?
I was a little nervous. It's been a while since I've done a flip. But the funny thing is actually as I was running into the studio with the rest of my fellow Spider-Men, I fell over. I literally ate shit. Sorry, Sony. I fell over running into the studio.
Michael Jackson wanted to play Spider-Man. True or false?
True.
He also wanted to play Jar Jar Binks. Bonus point.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Pour ça.
So, what group has Spider-Man joined in the past? The Fantastic Four?
I was sat in class and she was sitting next to me and she was like, what's your deal, man? Why are you at our school? This is a science school. You can't just enroll. You have to come from the beginning. And I was like, oh, well, I have a secret. I have a secret. And she was like, what? This guy's a freak. What the hell? And I was like, yeah, I have. And then I started doing an English accent. I was like, I have a secret. I'm actually Spider-Man. And she was like, dude, you're nuts. You are literally the craziest guy I've ever met in my life. I was like, oh, amazing. No one believed me, which is actually a good thing. Because it makes me think that if Peter Parker went up in his school and was like, I'm Spider-Man, everyone would be like, nah, dude, no, you're not. No. Dude, the French language is so cool, man.
Thank you.
It's the coolest. It sounds so awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
That's an expensive suit. You do not want to wet yourself in that suit. Marvel and Sony would not be happy. So.
Il voulait, c'est ce que lui il voulait. Et donc maintenant il joue un garçon, un petit gosse qui a des super pouvoirs et ça c'est génial.
I think that was pretty much it.
I trust you, man. 100% faith, bro.
Alright, cool, perfect. So now we're gonna...
And for me, that was one of my favorite things about the movie, that everyone was taking it seriously, I kind of thought that maybe people would take the piss a little bit and mess around. Sorry. I have strict instructions not to swear, but I'm from England. It's what I do. It's what we do. I should have a beer right now. No, I definitely shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bonus point, he did steal one of the costumes at one point and wore a bag on his head.
Oh yeah, Baghead Spider-Man.
Baghead Spider-Man. Bonus point. I'm giving myself...
Yeah, it's doing so.
You can't make up the questions and answers.
It's not on the list.
Point.
Yeah, it is. I see it there. You basically have to tighten them up to make sure you're safe. And Huggins, who's our key rigger, who's one of the original Spider-Man doubles, did my shackles up one time. That sounds really wrong. And George came on to undo them, and he couldn't do it because he has really soft baby hands. He has really soft baby hands. And Harrison and I, every time we saw him, we're like, woo, hey George. And he died laughing. That was the funniest joke on the set. His baby hands, I literally want to die laughing. There is still a lot of room for Peter Parker and Spider-Man especially to grow in the next 2 movies, you know. He's definitely not the finished article by the end of Spider-Man Homecoming. And I really look forward to exploring the different ways that he can grow up and go through puberty, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting couple of movies.
And you said 2 movies, it means Homecoming 2 and 3? Or Avengers
Yeah,
3?
there'll be Spider-Man 2 and 3. It won't be Homecoming 2 and 3. Yeah.
Almost a scoop, because we knew about the second one, but not the third one.
Yeah, well, now you know. Now you know. Sorry, Marvel. Whoops. That's out.
Donc voilà, on a une espèce de scoop, puisque Tom nous a révélé qu'il y aurait un Spider-Man Homecoming 2 et 3, et en fait, il y a un arc narratif qui se met en place dans ce film-là, et qui sera amené à être développé dans les 2 prochains films. Et donc Tom vient de décéder, donc ce ne sera plus...
What's your biggest inspiration? From Spider-Man. What's up, dude? I actually sent this tweet in myself. My biggest inspiration is myself. Here we go.
Next time, we'll get your writer about the specific
Yeah,
chair
I
you
told
need.
you guys to get me a proper chair. Harrison.
So,
Holy I didn't. I didn't swear. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy, this is amazing. And my poor dog was in my bed. Tessa was sleeping in my bed, and I was screaming and shouting, and she was terrified. Absolutely terrified. I think he's just hot.
Getting to wrap it up.
Oh, he's just hot. Entre Hulk et Spider-Man, et donc du coup c'est Hulk. Et on parlait ensuite de vidéos qui sont sur YouTube qui permettent de voir la force ou la rapidité de Black Panther, etc.
I found out before the world did. So I kind of felt like I got a phone call, you know? But it would have been nice to have a phone call. No shade. Marvel and Sony. Love you guys. Nightwing a lot. I think Nightwing's super badass. I'm not going to say Batman because Harrison's favourite is Batman and he's staring right at me now. How long can we do this for? I'm having like the best time doing this, by the way. You know? I want my own show on Facebook. Let's make it happen. I could be like the first... Is there already a web chat show? Is that already a thing?
Not that's live.
It's happening.
Not with Spider-Man.
It's happening right now. We need a guest. We should do this with the cast. This would be really fun.
I saw a fly on the wall.
Really?
And so
I don't know that
actually,
story.
Spider-Man could actually be Flyman.
Flyman?
Yeah.
Hey!
So the Marvel back in the day said no way, and he came out with another story.
I've never
with
heard
a
that.
spider.
A celebrity you've met and has left you starstruck.
Who was it, Harrison? With The Rock. I'm obsessed with The Rock. Like, I have a crazy obsession with The Rock. I think he's just such a nice guy. My best friend, Harrison, loves Batman, right? He's obsessed with Batman. And for years, we have had an argument that who would win in a fight, Spider-Man or Batman. And the best thing is now is I can say, dude, I know that Spider-Man would win in a fight. And he's like, well, how do you know that? I'm like, because I am Spider-Man. I am. Like, I'm actually him, so I win. And then he's like, so you think you could beat up Ben Affleck? I'm like, nah, probably not. You know, probably not. That guy's big, you know?
When they see you. I think the best thing is when I meet little kids and they actually believe I'm Spider-Man. They're like, but I don't understand, how do the webs work? And I'm like, oh, I don't have the suit on right now. Aww. We actually had a kid on set the other day, and a little extra, and I walk on set and he was like pulling his mum's shirt, and I go over to say hello, and as I go to give him a high five, he's like, no, I hate you. Oh. I was like, what? He's like, I don't like you. I was like, okay, fine. I was so like shocked. So I went and did the scene. He walked past. I went to give him a high five again, and he's like, no, I'm on Team Iron Man. I was like, dude, I'm on Team Iron Man. Come on.
There was like some time where they dangled my poor stunt double under a helicopter and dunked him in a lake. Damn it. This is live, isn't it? Damn. So at one point, Spider-Man ends up in a lake. Who played the first ever...
Are you just making this
Aunt
up?
May. Who played the first Aunt
Wow,
May?
that's a tough one. Even I don't know.
It's a cliffhanger, folks.
Marvel and Sony were great. They gave me this super cool house to live in, right? We had like a pool and a cinema room and like a huge living room with a giant TV and stuff. So after shooting, all the cast just came to my house and we'd like chill in the pool. We had a diving board and we did those like trick shot videos, which I actually put up online and put a picture up of my house Well, it's not really my house, the place I was staying. And then the press were like, oh, we know where Tom Holland lives. And it was like my first week in Atlanta, and Marvel were like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? We literally have just bought this amazing house for you and you're ruining it. So I had to take it down and went to bed early on a work night. I actually did. As soon as I got home, I fell asleep. I didn't even eat most nights. I came home and was like, straight out. Describe Spider-Man. Do I have to get on a plane home, right? I'm going to make that. I'm not missing my flight. Okay, I really want to see my family. I don't want to miss my flight. As much as I love talking to you guys, I'd also like to talk to my family at some point. But yeah, no, it's sweet. All the little kids are so sweet.
For the most part, except for
For
one.
the most part, apart
Except
from that
one.
little kid, you're going to regret that one day,
You really
buddy.
are.
The most exotic food I've ever eaten is a rat in Bangkok, in Thailand. It was disgusting. I'll never do it again. It was a mistake. I spent 3 days on the toilet. Let's just put it that way. It was literally the worst 3 days of my life. It looked pretty cool though, like a rat on a stick. It was kind of cool.
Seasoned?
Well, you know, he put it on the fire and cooked it. It wasn't like he just picked the rat up and was like, hey, eat this. Like, it was cooked. But it was not good. It was not good. What would it be? Right, now I'm going to start my campaign for me to be the new James Bond. I would like to be James Bond one day. Let's say 10 years' time. Let's make it happen, Sony. Let's go.